I'm Tasha and welcome to QUB Conservation, your lockdown lowdown on new ecology research. In this series, we challenged biologists at Queen's to tell us about exciting new research in just a few minutes. In today's episode, we're going to be speaking to Paul about his research on underwater cameras.
My name is Paul Mayo. I started my PhD in 2015 at Queen's to look at the effects of this new discards ban which had been phased in, which led to the development of these ABUV camera systems.
Could you tell us what is an ABUV and how does it work?
So ABUV is an auto-release baited underwater video. And the ABUV will release a quantity of bait in front of a camera once it hits the steep floor.
What do you use these cameras for? What kind of data would you collect with them?
I wanted to look at the fate of fisheries discards, and we were able to record what scavengers came in and fed on those discards, so how the waste from the fishermen fed back into the ecosystem.
Well, that sounds amazing. And so what kind of animals were you seeing on the cameras?
Across the 3-year study, we had about 24 different species. Just over half of them were fish, including flatfish, some small cat shark species, crab, lobster, whelks.
How does this affect the fate of discards in the future and maybe the discards ban?
Well, it allows researchers to see that the discards actually feed back into the ecosystem. It's hard to know at this stage, but it's a good starting point that we can see what feeds on what and what animals rely on discards heavily. One of the surprising things that we found was that across, my study was in the Irish Sea, in the Northern Irish Sea, and we had an initial assumption that we would see a lot of larger scavengers like dogfish and other elasmobranch species, but we did find a lot of flatfish in almost every deployment that we did. So it was an unexpected find that flatfish seemed to be quite a large scavenger of discards, and in quite high groups, sometimes up to 40 or 50 at a time. That was something nobody, even the fishermen, weren't aware of, but it's good that we can show that, and we can show to the fishermen of how some of their practices are feeding back.